Ding dong, ding dong. What's time for your TLC Hiking Club Vid clip? It's been a little over 3 months, folks, since I've been out here. That tells you how busy it's been. I mean, putting on 2 to 3 events a month, some of these long distance events. Flew back to Pennsylvania in the midst in there. It's been a racket, man. Trying to get some of these lists checked off, which I have. Got my credentials, if you will. Pretty happy about that. The busy months, and look, I knew it. I knew August, September, October was going to be redonkulous busy, and it was. Anyhow, November the 15th, like I said, it's been over 3 months since we put out our last vid clip, so here's Johnny. I might have just dated myself on that. There might be a lot of you that are not familiar with the Johnny Carson Show. Anyhow, we got 2 events for November. I already did one doing the Copper Hills 4 Peaks 20 miler this coming weekend, and then we got 2 events for December. And then, as I told you, I'm partially retiring, partially retiring from the club at the beginning of the year, and that is happening. January 1st, I am taking a serious backseat in comparison to what I've been doing over the last 6 years with the club. Just turning a different chapter in life, coaching my boys football, and involved with other activities with my children as they grow older. So giving them more of my time, and rightfully so. Now, I have spoken with my wife, Amy, and she knows this is a passion of mine, and she agrees with me. I just can't 100% walk away from this. So with that said, I am going to be running 9 events, adventures, hikes, runs, whatever you want to, weekends, whatever you want to call it, for the year 2017. So from 40 to 9, quite a step back. Like I said, that's okay. It's been planned. That's what's going to happen. So with that said, I implore you to come out and join us, because there are not going to be as many adventures to choose from in the future. And if you all know me, you know that I when I put an adventure together, it's well studied, well researched, and it's usually a pretty daggum good time, man. Especially the weekends. I have a number of activities that will go on, some decent venues, some really cool venues in Arizona and out of Arizona. Now, one of the events coming up, and it's already been published. It's in August. I know it's a ways off, and some of you are like, man, I can't even plan what I'm going to do this coming weekend, let alone in August. I'm sorry if that's how you run your life, but nonetheless, I plan out. So in August, we're headed to Wheeler Peak, which is the summit of New Mexico. Just to give you an example, that's going to be a phenomenal weekend. Taos Ski Valley, it'll be about 62-degree highs, opposed to 115 here in Phoenix. We're going to be at a ski resort. They're going to have a run going on that day, a village and sponsorships and summer activities, at the ski resort. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend. I'm just throwing that out there as an example. It is out of state, but it's our neighboring state. I'll probably drive over, take the 9-hour journey driving over, opposed to flying into Albuquerque and then driving up from Albuquerque. You're free to do whichever you please. But I'm just throwing it out there as an example. In April, we're doing a weekend getaway down in the Cochise Stronghold, which is here in Arizona, 2 hours and 45 minutes south of Phoenix. So it's not even that far of a drive. But again, going to be a really fun weekend. Quite a few different hikes, quite a few different activities to join in on. So, just throwing it out there. I really would like all of you to try to participate and come out, and so I can see you guys at least once this coming year, 2017. I get it. Look, man, people move on. They turn chapters in their own life, and people that were core part of our groups have moved on, and they're doing something else. They left the state or whatever. They're running now instead of hiking, or whatever it is. We all turn chapters in our life, and nothing lasts forever. So cherish the moment that you're in, because there aren't many clubs that do what we do. I don't mean to toot our own horn, but rightfully so, we do get props, and we have a reputation for not being the average mundane, slow-moving, hold your hands, kumbaya type of group. We are more of a fast-paced, although we do some moderate hikes, but we really put a lot of research into the time that we spend with one another, the venues that we pick, and make them, weekend-long adventures, some of them anyhow. Anyhow, what's coming up January? I haven't put it on the docket yet. Soon will be. P.F. Chang's Marathon. That's January. February is already on the docket, doing the Xterra trail run race. It's a series, but I'm only doing one out at the McDowell Mountain Park. March is going to be move across 2 ranges down to Marana. They haven't released a registration date for that yet. April is going to be April 15th. That weekend is going to be the day down in the Cochise Stronghold. Nothing on the docket for May just yet. Probably won't put anything on the docket for May. June is the Seek the Peak Challenge up in Vancouver, British Columbia, on Grouse Mountain, where we're going to run from the beach, all the way from the beach to the top of the mountain. It's only a 10-mile run, not that big of a deal, but it's going to be a really cool weekend adventure, a cool race. Profits go to, I think it's breast cancer awareness. They're going to have the whole village thing going on at the ski resort. They're a lot of fun, by the way. When you do these events at ski resorts in the summertime, it's a lot of fun. It's beautiful. There's summer activities, a lot of people laid back, a lot of relaxation going on. Anyhow, that's it for now, guys. It has been a while. I did need to get out here and say hi to TLC land. And with that said, make it a productive day, productive week. We'll see you.